So today is the day that we are moving out of our house forever.
Really sad because we
loved
really
this old
this
house. Yeah, it's an old log cabin right on the lake, and you do not have that very often on Dale Hollow.
No, and it's super cool. It's got steps that go almost all the way down because the core line is really close to the water for Dale Hollow as well.
Yeah, so it's an old log cabin. Before we lived in this house, we had built the house like to all of our specifications, and then we moved to this house, and we have realized that a house that is convenient is not always is great. However, we have learned an old log cabin is so cool.
It's so cool. This house just fit our vibe more. We didn't even have a dishwasher. But living in this house made me realize not everything needs to be the most convenient of every second of every day. I feel like that's a big thing in life right now. But we had drawers that stuck because they're 30 years old, and it just I thought it would bother me, but it didn't. I just pulled the drawer out.
None of the doors worked in our house.
No, they didn't really fully shut. We had one of the tank style toilets in the downstairs. Had a water leak. We never got fixed, and we never.
Yeah, we never fixed it. We had outlets that didn't work. I mean, that wasn't that big of a deal. One of the biggest things, though, that was annoying is this house has no light.
Yeah, it is really dark in there. The way the windows are, you can't really tell by the video, but we're in a valley kind of right here, and then so the few windows it does have are just not getting hit with light.
Yeah, you don't get any direct sunlight down here.
And no overhead lighting because the house is old. I mean, the kitchen has overhead lighting in the bathrooms, but the living room, the bedroom, no overhead lights, which was funny because we we own 2 lamps because our other house was the epitome of lighted sunlight through the windows, overhead lights, dimmer switches, all that. So we only had 2 lamps when we moved into this house and lived with only 2 lamps, one in the living room and one in our bedroom, and that is how we saw it at nighttime.
And we would have, and it still has the light switches in the bedrooms.
For outlets.
Yeah, I guess that would turn on outlets, but still, you would walk in and you'd flip the light switch thinking that it was going to turn on a light, and it wouldn't. It was something that we never got used to. But yeah, we thought we'd walk through the house and show the house. You want to give a tour?
Oh yeah, I'll give a tour. So the coolest part about this house is obviously the outside. It's got a fully screened in porch. It's got a cute little swing over there. But the best feature was this deck that steps out onto a walkway that goes almost all the way down. I mean, there's just a few yards between the bottom deck and where you can get access to Dale Hollow Lake, which is awesome. I do think and have thought that this is a little bit of an interesting color of stain. So great. I feel you don't see that often, but that was one of the things too that I wasn't wild about it, but now I like it. It's just the vibe of the house. You don't want to change this stain because the whole house is stained the gray color with the blue accents. So it's got a porch that wraps most of the way around. There's a spot on the back part that is not all the way, but big open porch. We have a lot of patio furniture out here. We spent a decent amount of time out here. Then we'll go in here. And this is with all of the lights downstairs on right now. So pretty decent sized living room, but no overhead lighting at all. And the way that the ceiling is, not a lot of options to put overhead lighting in. Also, none of the outlets on this wall work, which was fine. And the big fireplace we never used. We filled it with books and board games and just had it kind of as decoration. We of course got a TV mounted over there. And we painted the downstairs this blue. It was like a beige gray kind of situation. And we love this blue. I actually found the card that we used and I packed it so whenever we live somewhere next, we'll know which blue we have, because I just feel like this blue is such a vibe. And the kitchen got updated when Nate's parents that lived in it before us moved in. So they put the butcher block on. I don't remember what was here before. I have no idea. But also the cabinets were like, had these punched like metal, like the inside was punched metal and it was duckies. I think like ducks and flowers. Very cute. But I think they were probably rusted. Maybe, I don't remember, but they were all blue. So kitchen got a makeover, and it looks really good. And then we painted this blue to match the walls because it got a little moldy from like a dish drying rack that had been sitting over here before we moved in. So we painted this, we put some kills on it, and it needed another layer that we never got around to, but I think it's really cute anyway. We had a laundry room. This also is a matter of convenience. Because of the way the duct worked, the dryer had to be on this side, and I've just always had like a washer dryer. So, you know, you had to go around the door kind of, and that was annoying, but it was like, for the 3 times a week I do laundry, it won't kill me, like it's fine. So just a little boho vibe. And then this little cute cutout space thing was really cool. It's easy to hide stuff. And of course there's not a bunch of cabinet storage, so we hung our pots and pans up here. I loved that, and I was tempted to want to take this with me, but if in a few years we have another house, we'll just probably get more. They were on Amazon. These are the things that we're leaving for people that own the house, because had some winches for the marina and the key and such and such. Also, that is ours, and we wanted to take it, but it is really stuck in the wall, so the next people that live here get a coat rack for free. We go upstairs. I will say this carpet is not my favorite, but again, it's not something that you notice very much, or that I notice very much.
You should do the fan.
Oh yeah, so we do have a whole home fan, so of course we would open some windows, but the door's open right now. So it has a whole home fan, which was popular in like the 70s and 80s. Like my great aunt has one in her house as well, so you can recycle all the air. Right now it's a little hot for that. But it's just a crazy little cool feature. Also comes in handy because the oven, something messed up with it, or it's something, it smells like your house is on fire every time you use the oven. So that's really helpful for that. Okay, and here's the master. Of course, we took our lamp out, so this is the light. You know, not too bad, but I just checked the watch. I don't have. It's like afternoon. There in our other house, it would be like full daylight in here, which that's fine. Light switch that I'm assuming controls an outlet somewhere. No closets. Again, I thought having small closets would bother me because we had the most massive closet you've ever seen in our other house, but it didn't. I mean, you make it work, and we had a dresser, and it was completely fine. And also, we have another closet. The lights take a minute. But you just make work as you have to, and I mean, we're only 2 people. So, one of the cool features about this house is the blue bathroom situations, which this one, There's been an argument whether this is blue or gray. It is blue-gray to me. I consider it blue. But shower, blue, sink, blue, toilet, blue. But if that is not blue enough for you, let's go to the other bathroom. Okay, this bathroom is cool because not only do we have the blue, but you have a vanity room. So this just has the sinks, very blue sinks, and then we have the shower and the toilet, which is very blue. And this bathroom, before Nate's parents moved in, was carpeted. I think the carpet was blue.
I don't remember.
I feel that it might
Oh,
have been.
pictures.
Yeah, we probably do, but yeah, so the carpet, the 30-year-old bathroom carpet went away, which is good. But yeah, this was the spare bedroom that we never put a bed in or anything. It was my closet, pretty much. I used the closet, and then we literally never unpacked the boxes in here. There were boxes in this room that came into this room, got put in the corner, then got loaded back in the crib when we left. So that's really cool. But you got a good view out of this window. There's the lake, especially in the winter, the leaves fall off. But yeah, we're gonna miss this house a lot. I have lots of snake friends that live around, and I'm gonna be really sad to see them go. See, actually, they're not going anywhere. I'm going somewhere, which is nowhere. I'm going to be homeless, which is fine.
As you can see, I think that is stressing her out a little bit.
I could be much more stressed.
You could be.
You could have a much more stressed life than I am being right now.
As you're actively biting your fingernails.
Traveling full time is my dream. I just love this house so much. And I like having a home. And like I told Nate, a goal of mine at some point in my life is to have a house where all of the boxes are unpacked.
We've never fully unpacked
We have
a
never
single house we've
fully
ever lived
unpacked in the 3 different places that we lived in. I would like a house where all the boxes are unpacked, and I would like a dining room table.
But yeah, this is a little tour of where we used to live.
A little sad, empty house tour, but it'll be okay. We're on to fun new things if we ever make a freaking video.